Hey, all you hoopers out there, it's been 17 weeks in the Molten Waratah League. We're just 3 weeks away from the final, so let's get this bad boy started. Starting with champ men's, Norse dropped their second game in a row to Sutherland. Isaac Turner was big for the Sharks, while Wilson, Gerlach, and Brendan straight out of Crompton all had double-doubles. Jason Kadee put on a show against the Crusaders at Bankstown Stadium, scoring 40 points at 63% from the field and 53% outside the three-point line, all the while dishing out 9 assists. The Comets were awesome down in the gong, racking up 113 points, shooting at 60% from the floor and 61% outside the three-point line. They had 7 players scoring double figures. Manly was the third team to get over a century this weekend, getting it done at Maitland, a well-balanced attack while shooting 52% from the floor. On Sunday, the Central Coast bounced back for their weekend split. Newcastle put the locks on Manly, limiting the Seagulls to just 29% from the floor and 17% outside the arc. Sutherland got the weekend double. The Sharks' Daniel Hill and Isaac Turner combined for 60 big ones. All right, with those results, now let's check out and see how it affects the ladder. Crossing over to championship women, second place Illawarra were too loaded with talent against the visiting Comets. Renee Garlip led all scorers with 22. Sutherland got the roadie against Norse. Lauren Nicholson had a nice stat line for the Sharks with 22 points at 54% from the field, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, 5 of 6 from the foul line, 8 boards and 5 assists. Hornsby drilled Hills and Jamie Kennedy put on her construction hat and went to work, scoring 31 points at 10 of 15 from the field, 11 of 12 from the stripe, 5 assists, and a whopping 17 rebounds from the guard position. After a slow start, Newcastle got it done on the back of Sophie Kleeman and Allison Ebzery's double-figure points and rebounds. Unfortunately, this week was not the week for Bankstown to get their first W. Illawarra get their weekend double, Renee Garlip with 25 points and 11 rebounds. Sutherland hold the Comets to 13 points in the second half for their easy win at the Shark Tank. Now let's see how the ladder falls in this division. Now for the Division I men's. The Newcastle Hunters made it 8 straight wins on the weekend, getting the roadie against the Triple C. Jason Taylor for the home side was a standout, shooting 9 for 10 from the foul line and finishing with 28 points. The Sutherland Sharks had a huge win on the weekend on the rooftop, defeating the Bears. The visitors with 5 players in double figures, but no one could stop Michael Papandreas with 27 points. While the Lithgow Lasers kept their hot form alive, getting it done at home against the Dubbo Rams, Isaac Mack dropping 25 points. The competition leaders Wagga Blaze and Sydney Uni Lions kept their form intact. In remaining matches, the Hawks and Crusaders were able to get home victories, with Hills and Tamworth getting a job done on the road. All right, with those results, now let's check out and see how it affects the ladder. And the Division I women, the Wagga Blaze have regained their competition form, defeating the Goulburn Bears at home. Sadia Doyle and Brooke Walsh combining for an impressive 54 points. The Shoalhaven Tigers are back to their winning ways after defeating the Hawkesbury Jets on the road. The Tigers winning every quarter, with Kate Denya putting in the work with 30 points for the Tigers. In remaining matches, Newcastle were able to pick up the W. Getting close to the finals, let's check out the ladder. As usual, the youth division is brought to you by BNSW Campus. Let's start this thing off with Division I men's. Norse get it done over Sutherland without Brendan Rymar and Kieran Haywood. 8 Bears with 15 points or under. Talking about teamwork there. Central Coast hold off Bankstown on the road. Tommy Akamari with 36 points. Maitland were down 9 at halftime, but shot the lights out in the third quarter for 32 points to get the upset win over Manly. The Sydney Comets are the team to watch, working in their U.S. college boys, 5 Comets in double figures. Clay Martin knocks down 6 threes for a game-high 24 points. The Central Coast turned on the D in the fourth quarter and had 5 players in double figures on the other end of the floor. The Crusaders get their weekend double and stay on top of the ladder. Manly pick up their Saturday woes and were able to bounce back against Newcastle, going 1 of 2 on the weekend. Now let's see how the ladder falls in this division. Now the Div 1 women's. They have a new competition leader this weekend after the Central Coast weekend double saw them go 2 for 2. On Saturday, they made the track down to Bankstown, where they made easy work of the Bruins, while on Sunday, they hosted the Hills Hornets and again won comfortably in that one. Charlie Evans, Emma Bailey, Kanisha Murray, and Shakira Reilly all putting in a huge effort over the weekend. Despite Hills' loss in their double weekend, they were able to get a victory over the Penrith Panthers, who had been the team to beat coming into the finals. Paris Roditis top scorer for the home side. As per usual, Emily Potts and Ella Tofiono were on top of their game, combining for 41 points. In remaining matches, Manly, Southwest were able to pick up the roadies, with Norse picking up 2 points on the rooftop. There's some close games this weekend. Now let's have a look at the ladder. Division 2 Youth Men. The Central Coast Waves are back on top after going 2 for 2 on the weekend double. Firstly, defeating the Jets on the road with 5 players in double figures, while on Sunday defeating the Hills Hornets, who took the Waves' first spot, but now they've reclaimed a top position. While St. George are back to their winning circle after defeating the Sydney Comets at home. The rest of the weekend saw the Lions and Hornsby all pick up wins. All right, with those results, now let's check out and see how it affects the ladder. Now it's time for the best players in the land, thanks to our good friends at mvponline.com.au. And the nominations are: for the fellas, from the Sharks, Daniel Hill with 28 points. In Division 1 men's, we're going to go with Jason Taylor from the Triple C with his 28 points. And for the ladies in Division 1, Kate Denyer from the Shoalhaven Tigers for her 30 points, and Youth Division's Paris Roditis from the Hills Hornets for 18. Don't forget to get your votes in on who you think deserves to be the Player of the Week and receive a cool prize pack from our good friends at mvponline.com.au. Your winners from last week in the Sydney Comets double were Jack Jones in the Youth Divisions, Chelsea Mena, also from Youth Divisions. And we got some great news for you from Basketball New South Wales. It'll be the Sydney Comets at Alexandria Stadium hosting some huge games against the UCLA Bruins and the Princeton Tigers. Don't miss it. Make sure you check out our Facebook page and our website for all the information that's coming up for those games. Now I'll leave you with my quote. The greatest pleasure in life is doing something that people say you can't do. I'll see you next time.